It's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shot. I come to you today with more than just a bowed head and a humbled heart. I don't know. We're gonna finally address this shit. We're gonna address this shit today. The time has come. The time has come. So, it's Bill Haney to blame for the hate that Devin the Dream Haney receives. The time has come for my dreams to be heard. David that's right until you're wrong, cause you went wrong. Listen. Yeah, you motherfuckers better listen. I'm telling you, you motherfuckers better listen to this shit. It's Bill to blame. I say it's Bill to blame. These are questions that must be answered. And I'm here to answer that shit. Devin the Dream Haney is definitely my favorite fighter in boxing for a number of reasons. A lot of shit fucks with him. All that shit. And I still stand tall. And I fucks with him through it all. Devin has never did nothing to deter me from being a fan. I ain't never seen him do no soft ass shit. Never seen it. Never seen it. I ain't never seen him duck no smoke. He just different. I just fuck with him. It's a lot of shit, but I fuck with him. Bill Haney is one of my favorite, if not my favorite person in boxing. One of the very few that I respect. It's not a lot of people in boxing that I respect. I don't respect Jay Prince. I don't respect him. I just don't. Yeah, he got Abdullah. Yeah, he got Shakur. Yeah, he got Troy Osley and them, Haven Brady and them. But you tied down to Bob Arum. Jay Prince can't do nothing outside of Bob. I ain't never seen you work a deal with PBC. I ain't never seen you work nothing out with Eddie and work a deal. So them fighters are stuck with Tyrant, and if Bob don't do shit with them, they just gonna sit on the shelf. So I don't respect that, and I don't respect a lot of other shit about Jay Prince. You know, Jay Prince just seemed to be tough with black people. We the only ones got to check in, and only black folks scared of Jay Prince. Them Jews, let me quit, bro. But yeah, them Jews, bro. You fuck with the very motherfucker that took over the hip hop. That you was supposed to be one of them that ran hip hop. You Suge them, but y'all bow down to them Jews. So I never respect you, ever. Yeah, that mob, you miss me with that. I just would never respect you. I can somewhat appreciate things you've done with black fighters. Shout out to that. And shout out to the historic Ghetto Boys. That's my shit. Scarface, one of my favorite rap. Shout out to that. But as a man now, you just a gangster to black folks. Nah. When you in Bob office, you ain't no gangster. When you sit down with Bob on behalf of one of your fighters that's still with Bob still on, even though you the manager, Bob own them fighters. So you got to go through him to get anything done for you. I'm going to leave that alone. Don't respect you. Don't respect a lot of motherfuckers. I don't respect Shane Mosley, and I ain't respect him before this shit. It's a lot. I don't respect Bernard Howard. It's a lot of them I don't respect. I respect Cunningham, Coach Cunningham. I respect Barry Hunter. It's a few. It ain't a lot. I'd have to really dig deep to say who I respect in boxing, bro. It's a lot of them I don't respect. You know, Lennox Lewis was fair as shit, but he even got fed up with the bullshit. It's a lot of shit, but you know, it ain't too many I respect. I can't think of who the fuck. I respect Evander Holyfield. And I'm a huge fan inside the ring, but even outside the ring, I can't think of monkey shit he's done. I can't really think of that. No. So I respect Holyfield. I somewhat respect Zab Judah. It ain't many, bro. It's hard, and I respect his father, Yoel Judah. I just respect him. I don't know. He just seemed like a man's man to me. I respect Bozy Ennis. It ain't many I respect, bro. It ain't many. Let me leave that alone, because I'll be out there trying to figure out who I respect, but I respect Bill Haney. Bill Haney is my number one person in boxing. Bill Haney is what makes boxing more exciting for me. Bill Haney is the number one promoter in boxing. Bill Haney is the best talker in boxing. That's one thing even Bill Haney haters, he the best talker in boxing, bro. That's for sure. And he stand with his son. He stand with him. So, with all that being said, it's Bill to blame for the hate. The Devin Haney receives. It's one thing I can think of that it's several things I can say I disagree about that Bill has said. It's things I disagree. I don't agree with everything he said, but that don't mean nothing. You ain't supposed to always agree. It's only one thing that I wish he hadn't have done, and I'm gonna get to that. But also I want to say this: Bill Haney is not pro-black to me, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. It's very few pro-black men in this country or in this world. It's not many, but I think Bill Haney loves his people. He give back to his people. I think he have a love for his people. You can love your people and not be pro-black. Pro-black is deeper to me. Yeah, you want to fight the white boy. You war ready. You want reparation. You want liberation. You standing on it. Now, Bill Haney love his people. I definitely believe he love his people. I don't think he'd sell his people out. I don't think he'd ever be a sellout. But Bill Haney is a businessman, and he's in boxing for his son. Bill Haney is here to promote his son. So, yeah, I can't call him pro-black. I'm not gonna overdo it, but I think he loves his people. Definitely I think he's a proud black man. I think he loves his people, but pro-black is it's extreme to me. Some people think just pro-black mean you just want to see black people win. No, pro-black to me is that, yeah, it's that spirit. Yeah. It's that spirit. It's that fighting spirit. So I haven't seen enough to say that Bill is pro-black. So, but anyway, the one thing Bill done that I don't agree with, that I wish he hadn't have done. I think it was after the Regis fight. That's when Bill finally came out. Bill went off on Floyd and said he ruined boxing and Devin is the new face of boxing and he's this and he's that. I didn't like it. And I just want you to listen, people. Just hold what you got, and don't drop it. Just hold it in your motherfucking hand. Didn't like it. I wish you had said some shit like that about Canelo, because that's the overhype. That's who people say is the face of boxing. Floyd ain't even fighting no more. I wish you had talked about that and how he's a steroid cheat and how people still try to say he's the face of boxing, even though he ain't sold 1 million pay-per-view buys in over 5 years. So I just wish you had it, because that's the cap. That's the cap. That's who everybody lie for, is Canelo. I wish you had done that. Bill, and the reason why, I agree with everything you said. But Bill, I just wish you'd have been behind closed doors. I just wish we had to kill white folks out of our business. That's just me. I just wish we had to kill white folks out of our business. That's just me. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. But in Bill Haney's defense, I didn't like it, and I wish he hadn't done it. But I understand. Bill been holding that in for a long time. When he went off after that Regis fight, Bill held that in for years. Let me tell you something. And not only that, this is why Bill is a boss to me. This is why I respect him. I respect him, bro. He the big homie. He a big homie to me. I ain't saying he my big homie, bro. I don't have no fucking big homie. But I'm saying he is a true big homie to me. Like what people say is a big homie, Bill is that. Bill is thorough. I see that shit. That shit ain't for play. When Devin fight, Bill be ready to fight. Bill don't fear nothing. I believe this about him. And like it ain't just because, like I said, Oakland dudes is in my top 3 of most thorough dudes. Dallas, New Orleans, Oakland. Top 3 most thorough dudes I've ever come across in my life. And Oakland is probably number 1 on that list. Dudes different out there, bro. Them dudes is just different. And Bill, I'm telling you, he bring the spirit of that shit. Them motherfuckers, all that shit, that Too Short shit. About a pimp named Shorty from the Oakland City. I've been rapping for years and I ain't fell off yet. So if you ever see me rolling in my drop top caddy, I throw a peace sign and say, hey pimp daddy. Cause you know I never front on my foes and slow down and let them gold dickers handle my spokes. Bitches come a dime and a dozen, so don't get mad. That type of shit. Build the spirit of that shit. That E4, all that shit. It just build a different kind of dude. And you know the biggest misconception? Bill is the opposite of Cap. Bill be capping. Everybody know Bill be, he the opposite. Bill is thorough. Bill is thorough, but he got a little pimping in him. Bill got a little pimp. I'm telling you, sometimes he talk to these promoters and these executive motherfuckers like a pimp talking to his hoe. Now he got a little of that Iceberg Slim shit in him. He got a little pimping in him, but he the opposite of Cap. He the opposite of Cap. Every opponent that Devin faced, Bill take that shit serious. He always give that fighter their credit, and this is a dangerous opponent, this and that. We can't take him lightly. He said the same thing about Regis. He said the same thing about Ryan. Bill is a professional at the end of the day. Let me tell you something, bro. It ain't enough cheering in the world. It ain't enough yelling and my son is the Mount Rushmore of box. It ain't enough of that. I could never get tired of a black man saying my son is the greatest. I could never get tired of that shit. I just don't know. I think you motherfuckers need to look in the mirror, examine your motherfucking self and ask yourself and say, self, why do it fuck with me to see a black man embrace his son and tell him my son is the greatest in the world and tell it in front of the world? I think because it's a lot of black men, it's a lot of black fathers that is in their son life. It ain't many, but it's some that is, and they tell his son every chance they get that you ain't shit. You ain't shit and you ain't gonna be shit. It's a lot of black kids get told that by their black father and their black mother. You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't gonna be shit. You going to prison. You going to prison. Oh yeah, you done heard that. You done heard that. You got a cousin. You got one of them old ghetto ass. Yeah, you done heard that shit. You stopping by the projects to come pick him up and you stop at his house and he arguing with his mama and shit. You ain't gonna be shit. Just like your stinking ass. You done heard that shit. Oh, no. And I told you I come from a breed. Yeah. Big mama and them used to lie for the kids. We used to lie on our kids. Yeah, back in the game, they used to lie on their kids. Lie to the police, all that shit. Lie. I'd rather lie for my kids before I down him to the world. Oh yeah, I'd much rather, if Bill is putting a little extra on and put a little up in it, that's when I lose control. If he put a little more up in it and all that there, and maybe he going a little too far with the exaggeration, I'd much rather see that than a black father that want to tear down his son. Oh, I'd much rather him say that Devin is the greatest fighter of all time, even though that's not true. I'd much rather hear that than to hear him shit on Devin Haney in front of white folks. I'd much rather that. Listen, out of you motherfuckers that's blaming Bill, it's 10% of you motherfuckers that just... Out of all you Bill Haney haters and you motherfuckers that don't like Bill, I only think 10% of you motherfuckers just genuine, you just not feeling Bill. You just not feeling him. It's just certain things you just don't like. But 90% of you motherfuckers got daddy issues. That's the truth. You got daddy issues, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you need to go visit that state prison and hug them. You need to hug them and tell them about all them Christmases when you cried on them steps. A lot of you motherfuckers need to have a heart to heart. A heart is a house of love, and I've learned that it don't take much to break a heart. More than love, to be in love. All that y'all need to really have one of them come to the Lord meetings and shit. You motherfuckers got daddy issues. 90% of you motherfuckers got fault. And you can't lie, bro, because 85% of all black kids are raised by a single mother. So a lot of you motherfuckers didn't have a father growing. It fucks with you. It fucks with you. Most young black men hate older black men. Most of these kids, they can't stand a black man. Because they grow up without one, and every time they hear about a black man, they hear a bunch of women in the kitchen talking shit about them and talking about how they ain't shit. So a lot of these kids grow up not to respect a black man and just want to see some fault in them every time they look at them. It's a lot of shit. No, it's a lot of kids that only time they ever heard about a black man is that he got fired, lost a job, quit, or went to jail, or got shot the fuck up. So now a lot of these kids don't look up to black men. This some new shit to a lot of you millennials and a lot of you young and some of you old motherfuckers. This shit some new shit to you motherfuckers. A lot of you motherfuckers never seen a father love his son the way Bill loved Devin. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you, bro, Bill won way more than a rematch. I'm telling you, it's a lot of Oakland and that shit from the 90s. A lot of them thoughts came to his mind when he found out that this dude cheated my son. Boy, you think you motherfuckers, yeah, Bill can be nice and smile and all that shit. I guarantee you, yeah. And I just hope, and I hope Bill just don't let that side come back. Just the game dirty and a lot of dirty shit happen, but don't do nothing too, you need to be out here with your son and your other son that play, I think, he play tennis or some shit, or soccer, something. But anyway, yeah, you need to be out here with your family, bro, because I'm telling you, the shit Ryan did to make a motherfucker think about penitentiary chances, especially the ones that's close to him. I ain't talking about me. I ain't that diehard of it. But I said I wouldn't mind if some shit happened. I wouldn't have no mercy or no sympathy, because if you cheat in boxing, bro, whatever happened behind that, bro, you held accountable. When you do a motherfucker wrong and you can damn near take a man's life in the ring, if your life is lost after that, I have no sympathy. There will be no remorse. There will be no R.I.P. Ryan Garcia video. It won't be none of that shit because I won't feel no sorrow. I won't feel no sympathy. I won't. If something happened to, I would not do no rest in peace Ryan Garcia video. It'll be, so what? You gone. Like I said, I might start believing in karma again or some shit. Yeah, when shit start happening to white folks and shit like you motherfuckers want me to believe in karma. Let shit like this start happening. But anyway, so, and also, why I say Bill a real boss. Bill never checked his son for uplifting Floyd. All these years, Devin has spoke nothing but very highly of Floyd. Every time they bring up Floyd, Devin just speaks so highly of him. But I can still see that Devin don't look at Floyd like an idol, as if he's the biggest male figure to Devin is Bill. You can always see that shit. Like, Floyd never became bigger than Bill, and I think that shit fuck with Floyd. Floyd is used to the dudes idol worshiping him, and Devin looked up to him somewhat, but he got a father. It's a difference. You can never be bigger than my father, and I don't give a fuck. Yeah, he may not be a fighter and have 50-0 but I never look at you like I look at my father. A lot of shit. Bill never once tried to check his son for uplifting Floyd, even though Bill first felt a certain kind of way, because I definitely think Floyd did some snake ass shit. I definitely think Floyd one of them dudes. I'm telling you, bro, if you don't look up to him, he'll get jealous of you. Floyd is the most jealous dude, one of the most jealous dudes you will ever come across. You know, Mickey Bay told you, motherfucker, that motherfucker is a self-centered mother. He just wants you to worship him. And if you can't worship him, you can't be his homie. He one of them. So Bill held back for a long time. Watched his son say nothing but good about Floyd. And I know deep down, like my son know this dude a fuck boy. But Devin just wouldn't go against Floyd. Then Floyd tried to get in the way of the Ryan fight, and you seen him hanging with Ryan, working out with Ryan, showing sparring of leaking the sparring with Tank and Devin. Got in Bill Haney business and tried to get Ryan to pull out the fight. Bro, it just don't get no more. It just don't, like, anybody that think Bill is to blame, bro, look at the fuck shit Floyd done. Just, bro. So at this point, I'm one of them. When it's war, it's war. I can't tell Bill Haney how to fight. He can keep dissing Floyd forever. I don't. Hey, it's all fair game now. I wish the shit had never started, but it is what it is. And I feel like Bill Haney held back for years, bro, from really letting Floyd have it, out of respect for his father. I really think that, because Bill respect Floyd Sr. I don't know, bro, but I'm gonna say this too. Give a fuck what you feel about Bill, bro. It like I said, ain't enough bananas in the world. It just ain't enough hate in the world for you motherfuckers to try to dash that shit over on Devin and all that. Nah, bro. You hate Devin because you hate Devin. It ain't because of Bill. Miss me with that shit. You motherfuckers don't hate Teofimo Lopez. Y'all don't hate him. And T.O. Senior is way more worse than Bill. Oh, no. T.O. Senior is the most unprofessional. That motherfucker way more. Nobody likes T.O. Senior. But they never let their dislike for T.O. Senior make them want to see T.O. Jr. lose. No, it's dudes that really like T.O. Jr. but don't like his father. Lot of shit. Oh, what about old Papachenko? Old Papachenko, one of the most respected fathers in boxing. I've never heard, even through all his losses, from Salido to Tio to Devin. No, I ain't never heard fans say, you need to fire Papachenko. Oh, I ain't never heard them say he an overrated trainer. They always do it with the black father. They did it with Kenny Porter. They do it all the time. They didn't do that shit with Vasil Lomachenko father. And they don't do it with Fatback Fury father. And that motherfucker be drunk, full of head-butting motherfuckers. I just swear, when they do wild shit, nobody ever says that Fatback Fury need to fire his father. Or that Vasil Lomachenko need to fire his father. Or, it is what it... So you can't transfer that shit to Devin, bro. Miss me with that shit. You just don't like Devin. Devin ain't gave nobody a reason not to like him. Haven't gave nobody not a reason. Devin is very professional. I train hard. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I've already won Undisputed. I'm going for one Undisputed at 140. It's a lot of tough competitors, but I want the biggest and the best fights in boxing. That's Devin. That's it. It ain't no swagger, no. These motherfuckers can't fuck with me or nothing. It ain't the slang like Tank them. And I gotta be honest, in urban terms, Shakur and Tank, and even though Devin is a bigger star than Shakur and Tank are more likable in our culture. Devin's very, very professional. But he'll cut shit your bitch ass. He'll say some shit. If you stud up, he'll do it. But if you don't stud up, he's very professional. But a lot of you gotta have I'm telling you though, I gotta be honest, you gotta have a hell of a personality as a black fighter to get black fans to really fuck with you. Devin Haney got a lot of black fans, but he got a lot of black fan haters. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Tank really only got it's only damn near Devin Haney fan. 90% of black fans fuck with Tank. He really don't get a lot of hate. Motherfuckers act like Tank's so hated. Tank is not hated. Bullshit. Tank and Shakur are more liked than Devin. But the hate is different. From the reaction to the Loma fight, from the reaction to the Ryan fight. But look at how Lomachenko done Kambosos. No fan shitted on him. Nobody said he was exposed. Nothing. They didn't put no memes. Oh, Loma Chico destroyed Campbell. All they say is Loma's back. The Matrix is back. Nobody shitted on Cambosis. I'll tell you, bro, when non-black fighters lose, that shit is never a meme. They only make memes out of Earl, Wilder, Devin. I'm telling you, bro. These motherfuckers desperate as shit. I keep trying to explain this shit to you. You motherfuckers just desperate. I'm telling you, bro, a lot of you motherfuckers, just go meet your father, bro. Just go see your older brother, bro, that left when you were about 5. Y'all need to really bond and shit and figure out some shit within your soul and within yourself and understand and try to figure out why you keep rejecting black fathers and rejecting black love and rejecting black men. Because it's rare what we see with Bill and Devin. Most fathers and black fathers and sons really don't get along. A lot of them really don't like each other. It's a lot of shit. You always see Bill and Devin getting along. I think it fuck with you motherfuckers. I think it fuck with you. We rarely see this type. I think it fuck with you motherfuckers. And I just want you to admit it. I just want you to admit the shit. It fuck with you. You know, rest in peace to my father. He passed a few years ago, but he wasn't in my life the entire time. Like, it was a lot of shit. Like, but as a kid coming up, all the way till I was about 12, and then, you know, I got caught up in a lot of shit. I ain't finna get through my life story, but he was there. Like, he never left out the house. I was just, him and my mama divorced, and I was in the street. Like, it was that kind of thing. Like, he didn't leave, they divorced. And I went with mama, and next thing you know, I'm in all kind of trouble. So it was one of them kind of things. But you don't have no reason to hate Devin Haney, bro. It's the same reason with Shakur, bro. Outside of him trying to change his whole culture and all that shit and changing up on Devin, bro, I really like Shakur. I'm telling you, bro, I honestly, bro, I like Shakur almost as much as I like Devin. But I like Devin more because I feel like Devin real, and I just feel like I just like Devin more. But I like Shakur almost as much. And if you listen to my commentary, you can tell, bro, inside the ring, man, bro, I like Shakur just out right there, neck and neck with just as much as I like Devin. I really, really like Shakur. And I really like Tank. It ain't far. I just like Shakur more than I like Tank. I like Shakur more than I really like Tank, but I like Shakur more. I like Shakur damn near as much as I like Devin. Because I think that motherfucker is damn near Shakur is different. I just think he's one of the most skilled fighters we've seen in a long time. When people talk since Floyd, I think Shakur is the most skilled fighter since Floyd. More skilled than Andre Ward. More skilled than Crawford. Crawford better, but Shakur more skilled. Shakur is the most skilled fighter since Floyd. Like, when you talk skill, the only fighters I can compare, it's Floyd, it's Pernell and them, it's them. Shakur is in that league to me. Just me. That's just me. Skill-wise. So, I think Shakur the shit. So, a lot of shit, but, you I'm gonna tell you, Regis, you a hoe. Devin brought the hoe out in you, because you went into survival mode like a bitch. You went into survival mode. You talked all that shit, but once you felt that power and saw that speed, you went into survival. You just didn't want to get knocked out. That's why you never went for broke. And after that fight, the first thing you answered in that fight, you didn't say he's strong. Or he was stronger than me. He was bigger than me. You said that motherfucker better than I thought. That was the first thing you kept saying it. That's all you could. That motherfucker good. I didn't know he was that good because you thought he was food. You didn't know his defense was that good. It's a lot of shit you didn't know. But as soon as this shit come out with Ryan, you try to say karma and he cheated you with the weight. No, Devin can never cheat. And that's one thing I must debunk over and over again. You can never say Devin cheated Regis with no weight. No, he made 140, pimping. He made 140. No, you can never say that shit. Maybe he rehydrated a little too much. I'm all with that, but you can never say he cheated. He made the weight. Huh. So put that in your fucking pipe and smoke. He made the weight. He made the fucking weight. That's why he took your fucking title. If he didn't make the weight, he wouldn't have took your shit. He took it from you. And he humbled you like a little bitch. So really, I'll never respect you, bro. And even though I didn't like nothing you did until the fight, and I was on your neck. When you said the way you humbled yourself after that fight, and you told that, man, you the better man, you better than I thought you was, it made me get off your ass like, okay, Regis took his ass whooping like a man, and okay, I can respect that. Nah, bro, you a hoe. Soon as he lose, you the first one coming out. Oh, see, he cheated me with the weight. Ryan got him. That's how you do. Nah, bro. Devin didn't come in at no 143. He came in at 140 against you. So, but anyway, the hate for Devin just a little different. I'm gonna tell you another thing. At this point, Devin is the most hated fighter I've probably seen since Ali. Ali, he more hated than Wilder. He's more hated than Spence. A lot of people think Spence really hated. Bud more hated than Spence. It's just that Spence lost. Terrence Bud Crawford is more hated than Earl Spence. That's a fact. We been shitting on Bud a long time. It's just that Bud looks so spectacular, they done got off his ass. But boy, they hoping this Israel dude. They are hoping. You think people really on Bud nuts. They really hoping this Madrimov dude shock the world. And Turkey Al-Sheikh is hoping that this motherfucking, that dude dangerous. He ain't fought nobody, but I gotta be that motherfucker dangerous. And he can really, really punch. And it's awkward. He can fucking punch. And it's awkward. They hoping he can knock out Bud, bro. And just land some shit. One of them just perfectly timed shots. Hoping he can land some shit. Because he ain't more skilled. But they hoping he can land some shit. It's your first fight at 54. They hoping this dude lands some shit. It's a lot of fans, bro. Like I say, motherfucker think Turkey Al-Sheikh laying the red carpet out for Bud. Bro, he going with his Muslim brother. He going with Madrimov. Don't ever get it fucked up, black folks. So you think, man, let me tell you something. Turkey did all that shit with Wilder, bro. They put him in a dangerous fight with Zane for a reason. Wilder, they making him earn his way the hard way. Going against the second hardest puncher at heavyweight. That outweigh you by 50 pounds. Shit. But no, Devin has surpassed it. They hated Wilder. They hate Spence, but they hate Bud too. They hate on Shakur. Tank ain't hated, bro. I'm telling you right now. Tank is not a hated fight. He don't get hated on. Not really, bro. Not really. It's some non-blacks that be hating on him. They still mad about that Pitbull Crew shit. But Devin Haney at this point is the most hated fighter since Muhammad Ali. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.